Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Meenah's Ramadan series. And on today's episode, we have Aniclicious Anik. She's the sponsor of this series and she came correct. This is the special Eid recipe. Stay tuned and let's dive in.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Meenah's Ramadan Kitchen Show, and today you can tell that it has to be something special. I mean, if it is not something special, how would you have this numerous ingredients? So it's an ain't special menu. And yes, we'll be making fried rice. Oh yes, we'll be making fried rice with all of this ingredient because it's a special day, so we have to make it very special in all ways. We have our curry powder, onions, we have our shrimps, we have dried crayfish, we have smoked turkey, carrot, stock meat is in there. We have spring onions, green beans, we have green peas, we have sweet corn, thyme, bay leaf, yeah, white pepper, turmeric, just to add some colors, and color peppers to give it that sweet, delicious taste. And then you'll be wondering why I have rosemary, parsley, coriander, and oregano. Yeah, watch out and see, inshallah. Let's go to the next stage. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. So a part of our preparation is marinating our shrimps. So I'll have rosemary, like I mentioned earlier, parsley, coriander, and oregano, and then a sprinkle of curry powder and thyme is salt because it's quite very delicate. Very delicate. If you're not careful, you're gonna put too much. So we don't want it to be too much. So we're just gonna be having just sprinkles of the. So that's just all what we need. Our I'm gonna put a bit aside. This one's not coming out properly. That's what we need. All of this. Oops. I hope that's not too much. That's what we need all of the spices for. We don't need it in our major fried rice. I'm separating it to be sure that I don't repeat the same spice. And that's it. Sprinkles. Our salt is gonna be sprinkles. See that? Tiny. And then we'll put in sprinkles our curry. That's good. So now we're gonna stir. So you can have this, stir it, and let everything infuse for some minutes, and then go ahead and fry. So when we're about to do that, that means we're ready with all the fried rice ingredients. So while this is marinating, inshallah, we'll get ready all our veggies, and then when we're done, we'll continue. For now, I'll clean film this just to avoid any form of contamination. We have to be very careful while we allow it to infuse, inshallah. So let me get my clean film, and then you just wrap it and set it aside. As simple as that. That's it. So I'm just going to keep it aside till all of that ingredients are ready to get frying. Inshallah. So that's it. Keep it aside. See that? And we'll get ready for others. So let's start our preparation. So the first thing going here, I'm using butter. So use any cooking butter of your choice. So I'm going to use this to let me fry my that's it. Shrimp. To fry shrimp. So be careful of the heat. So I have reduced the light. So just a little nothing I'll be using much of this butter. So haven't melted it. Remember our marinated shrimp? So let's take it out and let's fry. You should look at it. It's very beautiful. See? I'm trying to get the camera to look into it. So slightly. This same butter, we're gonna use it to fry our egg slightly. So you know that it's all a bunch of deliciousness, mashallah. Minas, apa? Hey. So I have to increase that a little bit. This is just not for me. So there we go. All the shrimps sitting pretty. So once it is pinky, I love the color after frying it or boiling. The pinky color is always very pretty. It's already looking pinky. So after that, so I got some liquid left because it was ice before I allowed it to be worthy of anyway, liquid from the marinated shrimp. So I'm not going to pour it away because everything is very much needed. So I'm just going to set it aside and then pour it into my boiled rice, inshallah. So while this is going on, we're going to get all this ready, inshallah. So yeah, it's becoming pinky. So you can turn it now. You can see. This looks yum. See that? So we're going to turn everything and then leave the other side to fry, inshallah. So I already got the pinky that I want. See that? Beautiful. So just put it in a plate, and we're gonna pour in our egg. So I'm mixing in my 3 eggs. No salt because we already have the spices in the butter, so I don't need to salt the egg again. So we're gonna fry it. So this is our egg. See that? We've got our color plates. It's going into our fried rice much later. So just it's gonna be like sprinkling. It's gonna go in with the spices. I mean with the veggies. After I must have fried the veggies a little, then I'll just add this to it, and then that's it. My vegetable oil. So now we're making. I usually don't use that much of oil because I don't have a peculiar case of ulcer and vegetable oil. So I'm always extremely careful with the quantity of oil that I use in any of my cooking. So I'm just gonna add a little, and that's fine. I like my fried rice really, dry, not smushy, full of oil and all of that. I mean, so anyway, this is it. We already have our oil for you. So this is our oil, and then we're gonna add our onions. I love onions. This is something about onions and the taste of food. It's always very dense. We're just gonna allow it to cook for a few minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, depending on how you like your onions to taste. I mean the texture. For me, I don't like to taste it. I don't like the texture or crunchiness. No, I just like to eat my rice as if there's no onions inside. Well, we all have our preferences. So my preference is let the cooking appear like there's no onions inside, aside from the taste. So we're gonna do this for a few minutes, and then we'll pour in all our veggies, and that's it. So, I'll be adding in my dry crayfish. This blended you have, please go ahead. If you don't want crayfish, dry crayfish in it, that's fine. Don't forget, everything is all about preference. What you like might not be what I like. So this is just a guide as to how creative you can be with your fried rice. Our almighty veggie soup on the top is shredded smoked turkey. We have spring onions. We have colors: carrots, peppers, yellow pepper, green peas. Just name it. All of your colors, all of your veggies. Add it. Bismillah. Yum. And yeah, we have sausages. It's loaded, mashallah. That's why it says this is a very special fried rice, not your regular in any way. So I'm just going to turn down the heat because I don't want my veggies overcooked. So there you go. Give it a quick stir and add my spices. So I'll be adding my spices at this stage. Wow, it's good. Don't forget curry. So I'll be very mindful of the spices, the salt I'll be adding because I'm going to be using stock chicken mixed with stock meat and offal to parboil my rice. So I have to be very careful and mindful of the sauce, the spices rather I'll be adding. So that's curry, white pepper. I have my thyme, my turmeric, just to add some colors to my fried rice. That's fine. That's what I do. My salt. And then I'm going to add my seasoning cube. So this is yummalicious. Yum. Just give me a quick stir first. You can see that it is not too oily. That's actually the essence of it. We don't want it to be too oily. Give it a quick stir. Add my bouillon cube. Allow it to simmer for like 3 to 4 minutes, and then go on with our parboiled rice and add it. And voila! Of course, I still have my green beans. I still have my shrimps and egg. I still have my sweet corn to add to it. But those ones are going in last. You understand what I'm feeling? Are you feeling what I'm feeling? Yum! Isn't this aid worthy? Truly? Come on. Now our rice is fully parboiled. Now it's time to mix it with our veggies. You see, not too soft, just the perfect texture to complete everything together, inshallah. So, our colorful our veggies. So now it's time to add our iresi. So let's start. Bismillah. Yum. Remember, I told you that I used stock meat, stock chicken plus stocked offer to bubble my rice. So that's why you're having this color. And then don't forget that the stock might not be enough in terms of the quantity of water to bubble the rice. Please feel free to add more water. All right. So I let the stock water to almost dry 100%. So you have to be able to gauge the quantity of water needed. We don't want it to be excess because we don't want to pour the stock water away because it's gonna hard to our taste. So you have to be very, very cautious. So what you do for me is you might need to add let the water be a little bit above the rice. All right, a little bit above the rice. So when you think that you need more, it is better for you to add more water or stock than having excess, and then you wouldn't have a choice other than to pour some away because you don't want it to be too soft. So that's the trick there. Anyway, we're still adding all of our yum. All right, so because the veggie there, right there. So if I see no there's zucchini, jabrata. I want to add our egg and shrimps. Koko yìí yóò lágbára. Meenah Spanish pé o. Who should we call to come and taste this stuff for us? Ooh. I know people call for me. When did I make this one? Tell me your well, no, it's not young. What take you? In case I already video. What take you? So we have our green beans, our sweet corn. So tell me, let me tell you the basic secret of making fried rice, because fried rice has loads of veggies, all the sausages, sweet pepper, all the sweet peppers, shrimps, dry crayfish, egg, and all of that. You don't need to spice it too much. Once the spices are too much, you won't get the taste. But when it's very moderate, together with all of the veggies and sweet corns and shrimps and all of that, smoked chicken, trust me, if you eat it, it's going to come out really great. So, onion, I'm just going to allow you to simmer for 5 minutes, because it's practically done. And then, voila, mashallah. Eid Mubarak to you all. I hope you have an amazing Eid. From me and the entire team at Meenah's Ramadan Kitchen Special, may Allah reward you. We say Jazakallah Khairan for having to stay with us from the beginning of Ramadan to this very moment. We hope that all the recipes shared so far will be sabab of good for us and every other participant, both in this world and in the hereafter. And to you, our viewers, we say a big Jazakumullah Khairan from all of us. Eid Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum.